That song ended abruptly, didn't it? I'm Simon Schneider, this is Afternoon Delight. With me today is...
Jack Martin Jones.
And our special guest for today...
Josh Charles.
Hiya Josh, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've got a bit of a groin injury at the moment from American football training, but apart from that, I'm pretty alright.
Do you open most conversations that way?
Yeah.
with talk about your
Talking
groin.
about groins. Yeah, it's actually, no, he does.
Yeah, I find it's a great way to break the proverbial ice.
I know.
Okay, so... should you feel at home inclined to get involved with Afternoon Delight today, go on Twitter and tell us on @NerveRadio, or you can access us on Facebook through Nerve Radio there, or you can text into the studio on 07766404142. That's 07766404142, and say in your text Nerve Radio.
Seamless. Absolutely seamless.
What is?
You're getting better.
Yeah, slightly.
Last time it wasn't that good.
Yeah,
but this
not really.
time-
I thought it was pretty good. You know.
Yeah, that's okay.
It wasn't pitch perfect.
I wish people could
Well,
call.
I'm sorry.
I wish people could call.
I wish they could as well. But then again, what would we talk to them about?
They would just call in and just
Just
have a
talk
go
to them
at
about
us.
their problems.
Yeah.
We are good at handling problems. Well, not
I'm not.
Not production ones.
Oh.
Okay, so Josh, would you like to tell us a tiny bit about yourself? Just sort of anything, really.
I study prehistoric and Roman archaeology.
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Another archaeologist on the radio. How about that?
Am I actually the first one?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'm the first.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
know
the
you're the
only
first.
known archaeologist to ever do this radio.
A running joke in the show is we don't talk about archaeology that often, but when I want to, I can randomly refer to our archaeology expert.
Just ask me something. I'm like, yeah, I know this apparently because I'm an archaeologist.
He's not that much of an expert.
Is he not?
Whoa.
He's
Ooh,
okay.
some
better than
animosity
you.
here in the
Challenge
studio.
you.
Better than you.
Sure you... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got a better... Okay.
Yes.
Okay, before we crack on with today's show,
We only know one thing about Josh.
yeah, we'll continue. This will be a journey of sorts where
Okay,
we
fine.
discover who Josh is and what he's all about. Anyway,
Is
before...
that the umbrella subject of the day?
Yes, the
Josh.
irrelevant umbrella subject of the day, which usually has nothing to do with the show, but today we've made a special exception, is you, Josh.
Speechless. Absolutely speechless.
Yay! Anyway, what were you saying?
What people have to look forward today,
Oh, the list
Josh?
of subjects.
Yeah. Josh has picked a song that we will play later on. We'll unveil it later also. And we have a range of sort of topical topics to, take a spin on, give our opinions on.
Yeah.
And as always, they'll be unbiased and radio friendly.
Oh, that's being very generous.
What do you
isn't
mean,
it?
being
Are you
generous?
looking for the subjects? Because I know them.
No, I've got them. We'll be talking about the Star Wars stuff. Has everyone heard about this? Okay, we'll start with that. And then...
You do... No one even answered.
No. Oh,
I'm
let me
sorry.
finish. I'm just giving sort of a routine, a schedule for the rest of the day for the,
Okay.
And Anonymous have announced some special operation that we'll go into more detail about. Anonymous are a hacktivist group, for those of you that don't know. And I got a rather strange email about fan fiction. I'll explain later. But anyway, starting with the Star Wars stuff.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
I love Star Wars. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
If you
This is
listen
common
to
knowledge.
this show, I mentioned Star Wars at least once.
He does.
Every
he knows
show.
a lot about it. He'll tell you about
You
all
can
sorts
pretty
of
much
stuff.
ask me anything about Star Wars. And,
Anything.
Well, except like actor names, because I'm never good with names.
Okay.
Like, what's the actor's name for Chewbacca? The amount of times I've looked that up, tried remembering it so that I can prove it.
I wonder if he found much of a career outside of Chewbacca.
He
I
just
wonder if
got-
he was typecasted after that.
No, he's like he goes to cons. He makes money just from going to cons.
What, just
As
being
the
Chewbacca?
guy who played Chewbacca.
Oh, wow.
It's an easy life.
Yeah, that's a great life.
I know,
Yeah.
just going around meeting nerds.
I guess that's kind of what Danny Dyer does. You know how Danny Dyer only is the sort of rude, over-the-top gangster British guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he might have acting abilities beyond that. I'd like to think so.
I don't really think so.
But what I'm more interested in, Simon,
Yes.
is your opinion on this, because you've never watched the Star Wars films.
No.
So I want to know, from just a blank slate, which is you in the
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars universe. What is your opinion on this move,
on the next film? Okay.
which is in 2015?
Alright.
It's supposedly, which I will be going, probably dressed as Princess Leia. I don't know.
As you do. No, my opinion on the next oncoming Star Wars films is haven't the majority of the characters died?
What do you mean?
I swear there's been some deaths towards the end of the series and things that they can't really go back on. I want to know how they handle those.
It's a sequel to the originals.
Yeah. Isn't it continuing on the timeline? So,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
the last Star Wars, where people died and characters were
All the
ended.
main characters lived.
Or did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard...
You've never watched it, so...
Yeah, but I heard the black one, not racially, the one in the suit.
The black one.
Yeah.
May- oh,
He-
Lando Calrissian.
that one.
No. The one in the suit, not racially. The black one.
In the what?
Darth Vader.
Oh, that one.
Darth Vader!
Exactly.
The black one!
Exactly.
What?
I heard
yeah,
he
he's
died.
dead.
Yeah.
But he wasn't really a main character. He was
Was
just
he
an
not?
archetype. Like, he was the bad guy.
Wait,
They can
wasn't-
think of a new bad guy.
Wasn't the whole 6 film series about him though?
Yeah.
With the add-on 3.
Yeah, but originally they weren't supposed to be. It's just George Lucas is an idiot. So,
Apparently he's getting a lot of creative control.
Oh.
Oh.
No, don't give him... Well, actually, no, that's better, because in the original series, he didn't have full control. He had creative control.
Okay.
But in the prequels, he had full control, and look where that ended
I
up.
prefer the prequels. I don't know what's wrong.
What?
I prefer the prequels. I will say this right now. Into this mic.
Get out. Get out of this studio.
Never.
What's wrong? What are your major problems with
Oh
the
my
prequels?
God.
I haven't seen them.
Oh my god. Why is this discussion happening?
This has slowly become Star Wars nerd hour.
Okay,
Just quickly,
fine.
in one sentence, tell me and everyone else potentially who hasn't seen the Star Wars,
Okay,
which
I'll
I'm
use
sure
two.
is not
Can
many
I have
people.
two?
Okay,
I have
two sentences.
Big points.
Okay.
One, the prequels are not a homage to old film, they're a homage to Star Wars. So they're a homage to the originals, which doesn't work. Like, George Lucas was just like, why
Well,
do people...
now I've completed film, I'm just going to write about myself.
George Lucas was basically, why do people like Star Wars so much? So making the prequels, he was like, I'll try and make it Star Warsy, which ironically made it not very Star Warsy. And then the second point is it's cleverly the perfect marketing campaign.
Okay.
Like, it appeals to all...
You think it's sort of commercializing?
It appeals to all, like, all
Yeah.
demographics.
It appeals
to the
everyone,
average.
so it can
It does
sell toys.
So it
and
appeals
things.
to the kids. It appeals to boring Republicans when it comes to the boring Senate debates.
We'll move on
And
to that.
they threw Samuel Jackson in there so that it was like, oh, we got a cool guy.
He makes it cool though. That's
Yeah.
why the new Star Wars films are better, because I think they're better made.
I reckon on Samuel Jackson's CV, somewhere in brackets, maybe this is just a CV and a big sentence.
I'm the only good
I
thing
make
about
film-
Star
yeah,
Wars.
No, I make films cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I only recently saw the posters for Django Unchained, the new Tarantino film, and Samuel Jackson is really oldened up in the posters, and he still looks cool. Like I think in terms of age groups, old people are probably not in the running for the most coolest, but Samuel Jackson does it. Samuel Jackson just
To be honest, I think we've reached an elite of old cool people in our generation. Like, the old people
Yeah.
for us are the coolest old people. Because
Yeah.
we got Clint Eastwood,
yeah.
Harrison Ford, has to be in there,
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson, and, just a large...
And
amount of cool
technically, it
actors.
depends how you see old, but Brad Pitt and I also think Johnny Depp, they're 50.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp's 50.
Yeah.
I think he is, yeah.
He's almost 50. Yeah.
Whoa.
And guess who else is, who looks still like a 12-year-old boy? Noel Fielding.
Really.
Noel Fielding is either
He's not
40s,
50. No,
40s,
he's like
late
30s.
30s.
He's
Yeah,
late
I'd
30s.
say
Regardless.
late 30s.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he looks like 12.
Well, he does look young.
Yeah, well, no, he looks like he's in early 20s.
And then
not
you've
12.
and then you've got the people that aren't so lucky. Darrow O'Brien, that is the same age as Noel Fielding, but 20 years over
Yeah. Anyway, so what's your opinion on
on.
the Star Wars?
I might see the 7th film if
Before seeing any of the other ones?
before seeing any of the
Good
others.
lord.
Actually, someone's recently told me I should watch it in machete format. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, it goes 1 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you've got how it was released, which was
Four.
4, 6, 5. What was it?
4, 5, 6,
Oh, okay.
and then it was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, yeah. And then Machete format rearranges the films so it kind of like you get the good and the bad. If you're assuming the prequels are bad, it starts off with the good ones, then you go through some bad ones, through a sort of flashback phase, and then you end with the good ones again. And apparently it's the best way to sort of watch the films, so I might do that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just watch them.
Yeah,
Just
true.
watch them.
What do you guys think of potential of Mickey Mouse and Goofy appearing in the film? It is owned by Disney now.
Yeah, but that's like saying Mickey Mouse and Goofy were in the Avengers film.
They might have been.
They're in the background.
Subliminally
Advertising Disney.
conditioning us, yeah.
Are you excited about this change, or do you have any opinion?
I'm pretty much indifferent about it. The only thing I will say is because Disney's taking over the films, will that not make the films more childish in a way?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Well, Avengers wasn't that childish, was it?
it was kind of childish.
It was quite childish.
It was kind of childish.
Yeah.
You know what I think about Avengers upon reflection? For those of you that haven't seen it at home, sorry about the spoilers. You know the Arrow guy? I think that's his name, Arrow Man.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, Arrow Man. He he starts out as as much of a team member as the others, and then he betrays them, and then he comes back and he does essentially nothing. I think he's been sold short. All the others have sort of cool little stories. All he does is just betray them and come back, and he's a bit more of a loser when he comes back.
No, but he finds himself within the whole film, you know?
I
Does
don't
he?
like that in films.
When
Like,
they find
he
themselves.
found
He
himself.
found himself.
It's just like you couldn't think of a storyline.
Pretty much, yeah.
It was a bit like he was the throwaway member. Like when they were sitting round thinking, okay, so who can we make the bad guy just because, they don't matter? What about the woman man, as she's known? What about
Black
her?
Widow.
Yeah, woman
Black
man.
Widow.
You
What
can't
about-
do that because it's a woman.
Yeah, you can't do it.
I'm
because
not
we're-
being sexist. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying
exactly.
people would get angry if you
Yeah,
made
they
the
said that.
woman,
You
the
can't do
only
it.
woman
Yeah.
protagonist, evil.
Exactly.
Yeah, but or
Yeah.
it could be like a great plot.
It could be, but you
Yeah,
know,
regardless, they
why
didn't
be
make her.
risky?
Then they go to Captain America. Well, like, how about him? No, he's the leader. Come on, he's American. He's got to be the leader. He's the.
Well, no, you could have made Captain America Captain Communism.
They
He gets
could have.
converted
I hope
into
that's the
Captain
sequel.
Communism.
I hope that's the sequel. Then Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, or as he's known in the comics, Metal Man. And they're like, what about making him turn evil? Come on, it's Robert Downey Jr. He's got to be on the
gotta
screen
be
all
drunk.
the time. Yeah, he's got to be drunk and on the screen all the time. And I'd imagine when it got round to Hulk, they were like, well, what's the name of the actor?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know.
well, I didn't know.
Yeah, whatever his
Banner.
name is. Exactly.
Well,
But
it's not the actor's name, but it's
Yeah,
the
but
person's name.
in terms of the actor, he hasn't been in much, and he's so little known that it would just be bullying him to make him the bad guy, wouldn't it?
But to
We
be
can't
fair, though,
inflict that on him.
He did steal the whole film.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought he was quite funny.
Yeah. I mean, and Hawkeye, it kind of felt to me that they sort of made him an evildoer and then just forgot about him. And then
Yeah, exactly.
brought him back into the film later on.
Exactly. It almost fell short for him a bit. But that film was directed by Josh Whedon. Do you know what he's done recently?
I know he's done something recently.
He's done something cool. It's we're in the midst of the Obama Bromley. Is it Bromley?
No, Bromley.
What's his-
Romney.
Romney, yeah. Romney elections. And he did a video on YouTube where, he talked to camera and he was just in his kitchen chilling, saying, hey, I'm just sort of a warning, if we do pick Romney,
Yeah.
Romney for our president, we're going to have to sort of prepare for a zombie apocalypse because he will run the country down to the ground and ruin everything. And he just goes on a big spiel whilst he's sort of putting canned goods in his cupboard.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny. But what do you think about sort of celebrities getting involved in politics?
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, they're not
Generally
politicians,
no,
are
they're
they?
not politicians.
No.
Well, yeah, generally they don't actually know anything what they're talking about. It's just their pure opinion.
Yeah.
Usually because they were brought up that way,
Yeah.
like to be Republican or Democratic. So I don't really care. But some celebrities are good. Like some politicians some celebrities have become politicians and president of the United States.
Yeah, some
Ronald
have.
Reagan.
Yeah,
Ronald Reagan. And also, you know, Kumar from Harold and Kumar.
Yep.
He probably has a real name, but for the sake of this,
It's
he's
Harold
called Kumar.
President Kumar.
Yeah, he's now working in the White House. I think he met Obama once somehow, and then was swayed and decided to work in the White House. And in all fairness, if I met Obama, I'd probably be swayed too.
That's because he's cool.
He is cool. Him and Samuel Jackson,
Yeah.
exactly. They could very easily be president of the United States. Anyway, we're going to play Single Tear by Tyler James, my favourite song, and we'll be back soon. Hello, we're back with Afternoon Delight. What's up? Hello, what's up? Hi. Okay, now we were just talking about Star Warsy stuff and it got a bit nerdy, so we're going to, you know, maybe walk away from that a bit and talk about computers and hacking and, you know,
Stuff
all of
that
that
aren't
Facebooky
nerdy.
stuff.
That's not
Yeah,
nerdy at all.
No, but I think this is interesting. Basically, for those of you who aren't familiar with the hacktivist group Anonymous, they are a bunch of nerds, for lack of a better word, that sit around in front of their computers, and they know how computers work, so they ruin websites across the internet. And
Or a moral guideline.
yeah, they have moral guidelines, and
They don't just do it randomly.
they're activists.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, they always have a reason for it. I don't know what the reason is for the Facebook.
Well,
thing,
yeah,
though.
apparently
Alright.
in the next 4 days, they're going to take down Facebook, and that could mean everyone losing all their photos and statuses. What a travesty. And it's all because Zynga, which is, you know,
Oh,
a
yeah,
Facebook
yeah.
game company that makes Facebook games that people play for whatever reason, have sacked 1,000 employees because, you know, their latest conquest, Farmville 8, hasn't made that much money. Did you guys ever play Farmville?
I did for a bit.
I never bothered because it looked quite boring.
Yeah.
I did for like 20 minutes.
That's not really playing it.
And
I played it.
and after that
I
extensive
harvested
review-
some
Hmm.
crops.
Nice.
after that extensive review, how do you feel about it?
I went and played, you know, proper video games.
Proper video games
It
with
was
guns
when
and
I was
things.
downloading a game and I had no games to play. So
Fair
I was
enough.
like, I'll try Farmville, might as well. And 20 minutes later, I was like, oh, my game's finished downloading. I'm going to play that now.
Yeah, I have loads of mates that used to spend a silly amount of time on it. Like, they properly got on with the bandwagon, and they all talked about like making their vegetables bigger and their farms more extensive. I don't understand the appeal. I really don't.
It just seems so irrelevant to everything that goes on around you. Like,
Whilst Call of Duty, all the guns and explosion, that's relevant. That's
It's
hard-hitting
amazing.
stuff.
That's why.
Makes you think
It ma-
about war.
yeah, because you haven't been there, man,
I know.
until you tried.
Until you know,
Until
get,
you've played Call of Duty.
until you
Yes.
get spawn camped.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, somehow I feel this conversation has gotten back in the realms of nerdiness. Yeah.
Hour with Jack. I'm the biggest nerd here at the moment. I think
Yeah,
I am.
Is it a competition?
Simon, seriously.
I don't
What?
want to compete in that.
Josh is the coolest guy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Probably.
whoa, whoa.
Okay, you're the. Fine, you guys can. I'm nerd. I'm nerd.
I'm a nerd.
I am nerd.
Okay, cool. You can be that nerd. I'll let you be that. You
Anyway,
can take that title.
Zynga's firing people, and
Yeah.
they're angry about it, and
Okay.
they want to hack Facebook. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's Facebook's fault
Yeah,
for Zynga
apparently.
doing this.
Yeah, it's a bit of collateral damage. What would you
Yeah.
do if you lost all your Facebook photos? How would you react
I
to
wouldn't
that?
care.
I wouldn't. It doesn't matter in my everyday life.
Actually, it'd be a godsend.
Really?
For me.
Oh, all the embarrassing ones just gone.
Well, no, I don't get embarrassed by photos. I just like during like probably the first year of Facebook
Yeah.
was like just a dark year of
Oh, God.
Facebook.
A checkered past of sorts.
Yeah, so you know how like Facebook, you sometimes go on it and it's like says it shows old statuses of yours.
Yeah,
I've gone back and deleted those. 'Cause they're just
Yeah.
so stupid.
Have you you know when you're just like casually virtually strolling through the news feed, and have you guys seen those like images which are like like this? If you think that a tear is 99% emotion, 1% water. Those
Oh, I've
sort
Yes,
seen
I
that.
have seen
Yeah.
those sort of things.
My
yeah.
girlfriend liked loads of those pages on my Facebook when I left it on, and now I get constant notifications.
those are the
She
most.
also liked Pope Benedict.
What's
funny.
wrong about? Well, yeah, okay.
He does loads of news feeds about just.
In all fairness, I'm part of
Catholicism.
Jesus Daily, and Jesus Daily has got some good stuff. it once put a picture of a phone and an iPhone, and you know when someone calls, you get the picture on
Yeah.
it. It was a picture of Jesus, and then call or decline, and then it was titled, "Would you pick up for Jesus?" And I was like, well, that's really made me think.
Would you pick up for Jesus?
I guess I would if he needed to talk to me.
Well, if I was expecting him to call me, then yeah.
If it was like past 9 p.m., which is sort of the watershed, I'd have to pick up and say, "No, Jesus, I need to go to sleep. Well, it's not right. This
The
is
rapture's
rude."
coming, Simon.
Oh, rapture. No, I think I would pick it up, but then again, it would be like I have no idea what to say to Jesus.
What do you say to Jesus?
Hi.
Hi, Jesus.
Hello.
Thanks.
I thought you
for those
opened
things
most
you did.
conversations with talk about your groin.
Hey, Jesus. I sprained my groin.
I know it's a bit painful right now, but you know.
Could you
And
come
then,
over
and then he'd
Yeah.
say, "You know nothing about pain."
Oh, wow.
Then
And
you don't. He
it'd
doesn't
be-
have a groin injury, then, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pain.
oh,
Yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we were talking about those silly sort of picturey things with a 99% emotion, 1% water, wouldn't it be a shame if all of those were lost? Circling down the
I hope they
Facebook
do.
drain.
I fully support this activist
If it's
campaign.
getting rid of those.
If it's getting rid of all those annoying pages. Because you know which pages are good now. So you can make it. And then you could be the guy who's in charge of this page.
Be the new Facebook guy.
Yeah.
Relaunch it.
Because there's some people in Facebook who've been able to promote things and make money from it.
Yeah, people do.
So I could get in there.
Make Jackbook.
Jackbook.
Jackbook. That would be sad.
It's just only Jacks are allowed on.
And there'd be lots of stuff on Star Wars.
Yay!
Oh God,
I
Jackbook.
photoshopped my face over Harrison Ford's body.
What?
So much Jackbook.
Jackbook.
I have something else we could talk about.
Okay.
Leggett started today.
Oh,
Yeah, it did start today.
yeah.
We have some friends doing it.
So, do you guys
Do
want
we?
to plug?
Yeah, Freya.
Oh yeah, no,
Alice,
we
and
do.
Chase. They're not doing so good at the moment.
Well, I
was-
haven't been following. So,
So they've already left. Everyone in
10
Leggett's-
a.m.
Okay.
They left at 10 a.m. Our friends whose team is the Three Lions don't really know the surrounding story behind that.
because there's 3 of them.
But where's the Lions?
Because they're English.
What?
Because they're English. And that's like the animal of England.
I hope they travel better than they come up with
But
team
I
names.
clicked on the link and I saw some. This was only like 4 hours after it started, so it was like 2 p.m. There's some people who are already like halfway across the English Channel.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
one person there, and our team, 26 miles away, they're in Weymouth.
Wow, they're not doing very well.
No, they're going in the opposite direction.
Why are they
Oh,
going in the
God.
other
I'm
direction?
guessing they're going for Cornwall,
But that's
or they
not
may be
very
trying
far.
to go for a boat from Weymouth.
I know some people
Okay.
that have,
I don't know their plan.
I-
I can't think they're gonna do it.
I know people
that
that
support.
Sorry if you guys ever listen to this. It's
I know
just-
some people that went and did it last year, and they went all the way to I think Germany. They went pretty far, and they had it
Yeah.
all planned like in advance. And apparently, the worst thing about it is that you don't get any sleep. You're like constantly moving.
Yeah, I just keep going. I mean, I've backpacked before, and you do get, if you hitch, you do get people picking you up, but it's always not the most kosher people that do pick you up.
Is it like a horror film sort of situation?
Slightly, yeah.
You got bird in mouth. You want a lift?
I know,
Come
you
on
really
over
do
here.
worry about your life when you're driving down an autobahn at like 110 with a guy that's not actually using his hands to steer.
With a guy that's only got one eye and a hook, and he's steering with the hook.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's actually beautiful.
It's a lovely image.
Sadly, archaeology, we don't seem to be that good at Leggett.
Why not?
There's like
surely
90 teams.
I know
I'd
there's
imagine-
loads.
There's 90.
I'd imagine
teams.
one element of your course would be geography, would be knowing where things are.
Yeah.
I'd be right in that
That
assumption.
doesn't mean
right?
we can blag
no.
things.
Doesn't mean you can blag things, but you've immediately got an
I
advantage.
was gonna do it, but my passport's out of date, so
Oh,
I couldn't
okay.
really do it.
Yeah.
If it was like in January, I may have been able to get it done and sorted, but since it's now, I think I could have done good. Maybe.
You're certain.
Maybe.
I think I could.
What would your plan of action be? How would you
Swim.
approach it?
Swim.
Really? Just walk to Bournemouth
Lovely.
Beach.
I'm a good swimmer.
Okay, fair enough. David Williams, eat your heart out.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Why not?
Well, no. If you could swim, all right. Here's a afternoon delight, gentleman's bet, here and now.
If I can swim the
anyone
English
anyone
Channel.
watching on the webcam can see us shaking. If you can swim the channel, next leg it, and
Or in the year. In the year.
okay, in the
Let's
year.
do a year.
Yeah, when you want to swim the channel,
Yeah.
whenever's most
Okay.
convenient for you,
All right.
you do that. You
All
win
right.
this gentleman's bet.
What
And
do I
as-
get out of this?
No, as everyone knows, a gentleman's bet has nothing attached to it.
Oh, I'll
no
just do it.
stakes.
I'll just do
Just
it to
honour.
show you
Your
I could
pride.
do it.
Your pride is at stake.
I will swim the channel.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry
I
about
can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. And
Underneath me, I'll have an Olympic swimmer giving me a piggyback. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm doing it, Simon.
okay, let's.
Dolphins will help me.
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yep.
I'll
They
get
do.
stranded
They
halfway
generally help, yeah.
across the English Channel.
Okay, I hinted to it earlier. Let's talk about this a bit. I got the weirdest email the other day, right? And I've had plenty of weird email. When I came to Bournemouth Uni, they made me subscribe to this student magazine newsletter thing. So I get that every week in my account. And I sometimes review the topics they're talking about. Might be interesting. One of the topics, and I have no idea why this isn't a student newsletter, is top 10 erotic fan fictions.
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, why?
We're all uni students.
Yeah,
We're all mature
okay.
adults.
Maybe I didn't realise that one of the student stereotypes was that we all like imagining our favourite characters in slightly seedy
Harrison Ford.
situations.
Harrison.
Harrison Ford.
Apparently one of the top ones was Lord of the Rings, the Elvie guy and the
Legolas.
other
What,
guy.
Legolas?
Yeah,
Legolas and
and Beardy McLonghair.
Gimli.
Really?
No,
The
no,
dwarf.
not the dwarf, not the jeez.
That would be Aragorn.
Oh, Aragorn.
Aragorn, yeah, Beardy
Aragorn.
McLonghair. He and
What's with these girls?
I know, it's most... Unless it's...
Or
boys,
guys,
or
or
guys. I think it's more likely to be guys.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I would
I
have thought it'd be more girls.
I
to
would've
be
thought it
honest.
was
Are there
more
many
girls.
women Lord of the Rings fans? Is that a
Well,
big thing for women?
No,
Yeah,
but
well, you know, but if you get a nerdy girl, they're usually
yeah, and
They're
they
usually
tend to like-
super nerdy.
yeah.
And they get straight to the page writing all their
Yeah.
fantasies.
I'll ask all my nerdy girl friends.
Nerdy girl contacts.
Dash.
I can imagine your sort of phone book now. You've got it catalysed in sort of a content
Nerd
page.
girls.
Nerd girls, hipster women.
Yeah, that's a lie. I have very few women on my phone.
Oh,
He tells lies, he has many.
Shut up. Alice listens to this. No, she doesn't.
okay, cool. So it's cool then. But yeah, top 10 fan fictions. If you guys want to know, there's definitely an article out there. If you guys
What was
had,
your favourite?
I only looked
of
at
the
the.
10?
I was literally looking at it 5 minutes before we got into the studio.
Okay.
And all I saw was Lord of the Rings. I
Oh.
saved it under favourites and thought
There
this
must be
is
a Star
something I'm
Wars
going to
thing
read
there.
later.
Has to be a Star
Probably.
Wars one in there.
Yeah.
Has to be.
So I was going to ask if you were forced by gunpoint to write an erotic fan fiction, what would it be about? I assume yours is Star Wars.
Might be.
I assume you wouldn't even need the gun.
I just need Princess Leia.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Who says I haven't written fan fiction, Simon? Who says I haven't made a living out of fan fiction? Perhaps 5 of those
Can
things
people
on those
make
top
a
10.
living out of erotic fan fiction?
No, some fan
If someone
fiction
buys
actually
it.
go into
Yeah,
novels. And
It's
then
a
you can
niche
sell 'em.
market, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's scary.
It is scary. What would you
Josh?
write it about, Josh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a massive fan of fan fiction,
Yeah,
so...
but if you had to.
If I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
to.
You've got a
'Cause
gun
there's
to your
gun
head.
to you, and they're like,
Hmm.
it's really specific. Write fan fiction.
You're walking home in a dark alley. Why have you picked this dark alley? You're very silly. And someone stops you. They smack you over the head, and you
They
come
give you a pen
conscious.
and paper.
Yeah, you come conscious, and you're holding a typewriter.
a typewriter.
Yeah, in this dark
And
alley.
it's like it's really smoky. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a smoky lit room type
Okay.
situation. You have to
And the
write some
guy's got a
fan
gun to your head, and he says, "I know who you are, and I know what I need you to do.
Now write some fan fiction.
fan fiction.
Get to it."
What would you do?
The only thing I really like that's nerdy in that respect is
Yeah.
probably Stargate. So
Oh.
I guess it would be about that, but I
Okay.
don't know how I'd swing that. You know.
Well, you can do fan fiction. About
I'm sure.
anything.
I'm sure it becomes a lot easier after you start writing it.
I do it about
Your,
you,
your mind
Simon.
runs.
I do
Yeah.
it about you.
Okay.
No, I do it about the nerve.
Oh God.
The nerve host.
Imagine that.
What
All
in this
4 of
room
us.
we're in right
That's
now?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
dear.
Simon and me, and then there's Tim and Joanna.
Yeah, who couldn't
who
make
are,
it today.
like, you
Yeah.
know, they're like the extra hosts.
Yeah.
So I'm not in this equation at all. I feel
You're
I
a
feel
guest.
left out.
You're a guest. You can
Okay,
come on
all-
more regular
all
if you want to.
guests can join in.
Yes.
There you
That's
go.
when you know. you're-
That'd be my fan fiction.
That's when you know when you're properly
Someone
famous.
please
When
draw
people
that as a
start.
poster.
When people start making erotic fan fiction about you. If I got an email from a very sort of overzealous fan, and I don't get emails from fans, by the way.
We don't give our email out.
No. And they're like, "Hello, I had some spare time, and I decided I might make a erotic fan fiction for you." And attached was things that I want Simon and Jack to do.
I just love it.
I'd
that you-
support it.
There'd be a part of me that felt, "Oh, we've really hit our market.
we've made it."
We've made it." And there'd be also a part.
dedicated fans.
There'd also be a part of me searching up restraining orders. Anyway, on that high note, I shall put on the next song. I know you're all looking forward to it. It's only Adele Skyfall, my favourite song. Adelia, yeah, exactly. All right, cool. See you soon. Oh yeah, this is Afternoon Delight, and guess what? We're back. Okay, so we've been talking about things like the anonymous attack on Facebook and Star Wars and all of that stuff today. And we're just going to sort of be a bit more relaxed in our last 10 minutes. We'll introduce a little bit racy when they come by. And we're also going to play Josh's selected song, which is Calvin Harris, Let's Go. It also happens to be my favourite. And
actually, that song title fits us leaving.
yeah, it does. Thank you.
See?
Yeah.
There we go.
By the way, Kanye West, Stronger just played, my favourite song. So by all means, look that up if you want to. Get it on your iPod. That's what we do here. We sell
Are we
music.
promoting Kanye West now?
Yeah, we are. I think we should
Do
talk
we
a
have
bit
our
about
face
Kanye.
on his shirt?
I think we
promote
should
him.
we should talk a bit about Kanye because he's an interesting fella. He is just mad, isn't he? Some of the things he does, like everyone knows about the
Taylor
award
Swift
thing. Yeah, the award thing where he went
That's
crazy.
the only thing I know.
He also makes outlandish statements about other rappers, and he also his music's criticised because some of it's sort of ripped and taken. Like that was a bit of a sort of tribute to Daft Punk more than anything.
Most of it's ripped.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of it is.
they were fine with it.
well,
They
yeah,
would
no,
be.
as long as they're fine with it, then.
yeah.
And plus, it's promoting theirs, so people would like look for theirs.
Yeah,
As
exactly.
like the original.
Which, by the way, is Harder, Better, Stronger, right? Daft
Yeah.
Punk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harder, better, faster, stronger.
So if you liked the bits in that song which didn't involve Kanye, you might want to look that up instead.
If you don't know Daft Punk by this point, then I don't even know.
Some people don't.
Why? Just
Who, why you are.
why do you exist?
What
That's
sort of
my outlandish statement.
what sort of celebrities does everyone sort of secretly dislike? It's not a secret with most of Jack's hated celebrities.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
He
LaBeouf.
has said his name in multiple different ways, so no one knows how you're supposed to say his name. That in itself is an annoyance.
Yeah.
That is how annoying he is.
I understand, yeah.
He's like, my name is Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Someone said that once before.
Really?
In an interview, and he didn't like. He was on.
He was like,
an
yeah, that's my
appendage.
name.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those people that just doesn't like to correct the person when they get it wrong, because it's not
Yeah, but
exactly.
he says it.
Yeah.
Also, so I don't know.
Oh, then he's just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know who I secretly like? Not for their music, not for their image, not for anything.
Lady Gaga.
No, not for that much. Nicki Minaj, I think, is quite clever.
Oh,
Have you seen her videos?
Yeah, no, I'd like to give a good shout out to Nicki Minaj because you know she's displaying Trinidad and Tobago, which is really good. You know,
Yeah.
my
Her videos are really over the top, crazy and cool, and also, she raps pretty well.
yeah, she is a pretty good rapper.
Yeah.
I feel.
She raps really fast, and there's a sense of spite in it. I'll tell you who I like less now as their career's gone on. But I was listening to them the other day. Eminem. I think Eminem's cool.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's wrong with Eminem?
no,
He has a silly name.
no, but well, yeah.
Eminem.
In all fairness, a lot of rappers, I've no idea why they don't think about this.
He looks weird too.
Yeah, a bit, yeah. I don't know why rappers don't think about this before they sort of create who they are, but their names are quite silly. Snoop
Yeah, they are
Dogg,
quite. Yeah, really.
P.
But I had a-
Diddy,
I had a
50
good.
Cent.
Oh no, I was gonna say I had a good thought about this. Like earlier in the week, someone's talked about Flow Rider,
Yeah.
and I thought, why would he call himself Flow Rider? And then I realised he was from Florida.
Oh. Yeah, even
Flow
then.
Rider.
Yeah. I think they need better names.
DJ Jazz.
DJ Jazzy
That
Jeff.
was- yeah, Jazzy
That's
Jeff.
a good
Yeah.
name.
That's
DJ
good. Fresh
Jazzy Jeff.
Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think times actually escaping from
Time
us.
is caught on.
Yeah.
Age has caught us. The grandfather clock has broken.
Oh wow,
It's
this is
time for us to
this
leave.
is a
Wow.
melancholy ending to the show.
It's gone all philosophical.
Ah, okay.
We got "Let's Go" by Calvin Harris.
Well, yeah.
Feat Neo.
Afternoon Delight will wave you goodbye. Josh says goodbye too. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, and by all means, good night.